happening, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to our review sessions, to another episode of our review sessions. As always, our review sessions is all about how the day progressed within the markets, what we can learn from the markets, and how we entered the markets, and what are the mistakes that we can pick up from how we entered into the markets today, and how we can tweak it here and there with regards to our rules and our entry and all of that, right? Without further ado, let us speak about US 100, and here we got our charts right in front of us, right? So as you can see, I've got my zones marked out already, and as you can see here, support, and support zone over here, right? So let us go into our 1 hour time frame and get an in-depth analysis of what's really happening with this market, right? Or how the market moved today, right? And here we got. So as you can see, here's how the market moved this morning, early hours in the morning, AM session. This is where the charts are moving. Then it broke above. And what we are waiting for is the retest, the rejection, and the push up of this zone, right? So how we marked it is that we took this, we marked it like that, and this zone was an indication to us that if price breaks above the zone, retest and push the upside, that's what's going to be our entry, right? Or if price rejected the zone and pushed the upside, right? But remember, we wanted to get into a safer entry, so the safest entry for us was going to be if price broke above the zone, right? So initially, what had happened with us, right? This was the play. So price pushed down like this, and it was showing a bit of bullish momentum over here. So for us, it indicates to us that it was a buy opportunity, but we ignored two rules of ours, right? The rejection of that zone and the bullish momentum of that zone. So we entered into the zone, and unfortunately we got stopped out, and that was the reason, because we weren't patient enough for this trade to print out or to play out, right? So as you can see, closer to market open, price opened up, and as you can see, price got to the zone, retested the zone and pushed it downside. So now, if you have marked the zone within your charts and price hasn't played out to your setup, you might as well just leave it. If you haven't made multiple scenarios of if price gets to a specific level, if you're going to enter or not, right? So that it is, if there's no multiple scenarios that you have printed out, then just don't trade that zone, don't trade that trade, because your rules will be invalidated, or you won't follow your rules because you're searching for a trade, right? So yeah, with that being said, this was our play, right? We were waiting for the break, the retest, and the push phase, and as you can see, we had to be patient throughout the day. And as you see, at 7 o'clock, at 6 o'clock, price played into our favor, right? So let's go into a lower time frame to get an in-depth analysis of what's really happening. So as you can see, price closed above the zone, retested the zone, and pushed bullishly, right? So if we go into our 5-minute time frame, then we'll see this in greater detail, right? And this is how the trade was, right? So this is how the trade played out. So what we were watching for is the close above, the retest, the rejection of that zone, and the bullish momentum. And as you can see, there's bullish momentum, and that's where we're going to enter our trade, right? We're going to enter our trade that zone. Sorry, it's the wrong way around, but you guys get it. We're going to enter the zone like that. We're going to put our stop loss just below that weak area there, and yeah, this is how the trade was going to play out. And as you can see, this is a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio, and as you can see, the trade played out amazingly according to our analysis. If you see our post analysis, that we post, you'll see what I was talking about, right? The next pair that we're going to speak about is US30. Let's go into our 4-hour time frame. And as you can see on our 4-hour time frame, we've got our zones indicated, right? So this was a very strong level of significance over here, right? And this was this over these two zones over here, our resistance zone over here and our support zone here. Within that, so that was our trading zone for today, right? So let's go into a 1 hour time frame and get an in-depth analysis and see what really will happen today with the charts, right? So this is how the charts played out, right? Today. So as you can see, market opened, right? And what we were waiting for is either for price to get to the bottom or get to the top, right? And as you can see, price got to our resistance zone, and rejected the zone and showed bearish momentum, right? Showed bearish momentum, and this is what we did, right? So we identified the zone, right? We identified the zone over here. We identified that zone. So let's go into a lower time frame to get an in-depth analysis of what is really going on with this chart, right? So this was a scenario for us today. So price was at this zone here. So what we were waiting for is for price to break this orange zone, and once it broke this orange zone and retested it and pushed to the downside, that's what's going to be our entry. That's where we want to enter the market, right? So price did play into our favor with regards to this. So as you can see, price put bearishly and it broke past that zone, right? So it broke past that zone, and we're going to put our impulsive entry at this area over here, right? So we're going to put our impulsive entry at that area there, and we're going to put our stop loss. Let us go lower time frame. We're going to put our stop loss around about that area. There we go. So we're going to wait for there we go. So the price broke that zone, formed a little bit of a retest and pushed to the downside, and as you can see, price played in the predicted outcome, the outcome that we predicted earlier on. And as I said, if you want to follow up on this, or you want to see our post analysis, there's a video that's uploaded. It's the video before this, and yeah, you'll see how I identified that and how I got into it and how I executed it and how it played out, right? And yeah, that is US30 with regards to that. Yeah, that is US30, ladies and gentlemen. The next pair that you're going to go into is DAX 40, German 40, and yeah, this is let us go on a higher time frame so we can see get a bigger picture of what is actually happening with this market. And there we go. So as you can see, we identified our areas of value, which is our resistance zone here and our support zone here. So this was our trading zone today, right? As you can see, yesterday price spiked out and it broke back into our trading zone, right? So let's go into our 1 hour time frame and see what's happening with our 1 hour time frame. So as you can see, price pushed up and started playing above in our area, started playing within our trading area, sorry. So this one unfortunately was a trade that I didn't get. How I played it out was I was waiting for price to push up, retest and push to the upside, or if price got to this zone over here and pushed bullishly, right? So what had happened with this price, we did identify this zone like this, right, which is our minor zone within our trading area, right? So as you can see, how price played out was price broke above, it didn't retest all the way where my second option was, right? Price broke above, it retested and pushed the upside, but price did struggle a little bit in this zone today, right? So let us go into our 5 minute time frame and get an in-depth analysis of what is really going on, or what is happening with the chart here, right? So as you can see, price pushed up, and as you can see, it's a whole hassle, it's a whole mix up here, it's very congested here, sorry. And price did eventually retest, rejected that zone with a wick. If you go into the higher time frame, this is a wick zone, and as you can see, it pushed bullishly, right? So this is our price played out with regards to this pair. So you want to enter there, impulsive entry, and yeah, this is how you're going to enter the trade. And this was a 1:2 risk to reward ratio trade, and obviously that's not too bad trade, especially with DAX 40, because this pair does pay a little bit more than all the other pairs. And yeah, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys got value from this review session, and I hope you guys have learned something from this review session. Please let me know what more you'd like me to add in, what more you'd like me to explain, and yeah, I hope you guys got value with regards to this video, and please subscribe and like this video. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for listening to this video. Thank you so much, and we'll be back at it tomorrow again with another review session and a post analysis session. Thank you, and cheers for now.